4:13 Faith and strength. My strongest soldiers. I wonder if I'll tell my children that I do not want them to live the life I lived. The choices I made, the decisions I came up with. The times I ran away from what was mine. The times I stayed for what was not mine. The times I walked on the left while I was supposed to go on the right. The days it rained on me and I chose not to open my umbrella. The nights that changed to days and the days that were as long as nights, and it all seemed like a never-ending day. The nightmares I woke up to, the reality I closed my eyes to, all the times I stayed silent while I was supposed to scream, the times I pretended to be okay while I was hurting, the times I chose wrong from right, the dark secrets I chose to bury deep inside, the good advice I chose not to listen to. I wonder if I'll tell my children that I do not want them to live the life I lived. I wonder. To my strongest soldiers, I'll tell you what I needed to hear when I was growing up. I want you to know the good from the ugly, the lessons from the mistakes I made, the light that came through after I chose to walk away from the darkness, the joyful tears after letting go of what was not meant to be mine. I want you to know the rights from the wrongs, that there will be good and bad days, and you will need to understand that it is okay not to be okay. I want you to know that life will seem like it is not fair, but you will always get and experience your fair share. And nothing will come easy. There will never be free lunch. You'll always have to pay either in cash or credit. Where you will be and what you will have is what God will need you to have at that moment. I want you to know that not everyone will love you, but it is your lifetime duty to love everyone. You will need to always hold that banner saying, I am beautiful and I am intelligent, because you are. My strongest soldiers. Dare to live your purpose, and that no one will be higher or lower than you because of your age or status. That you will need to show the same level of respect to the homeless and the president. That some friends will be strangers and others will be family. That family is all you have to love, to hug in rainy days, and to always fall back on. You will need to always run your race, because everyone else's race is not leading to the destination you're supposed to be. Hold on to God at all times, all days, all seasons, each and every moment. My strongest soldiers. Remember, you'll fall in love someday and someone will break your heart someday. But take courage and know that there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Live your life in purity. Guard your heart and treat your body like the temple of Christ. Never bother on what people will say. The best version of yourself is the real version. Never stay down when you fall. Never stay silent when you need to scream. Never underestimate yourself. Never bow down when you need to keep your head up. Never judge anyone based on how they look, feel, smell, or see things. Help the needy. Take care of the sick. Pray for the orphans and the widows. My strongest soldiers. Sometimes things are not written or said in black and white. That sometimes you'll have to read between the lines. You'll need to be bold enough to speak for your rights and that of others. You'll need to fight the good fight. You'll need to understand that one's actions should not influence yours. Make firm decisions and take responsibility for the consequences of your actions. Remember, problems and challenges can be an opportunity for growth and success. When life puts too much pressure on your shoulders, you'll need to remember diamonds are made from the rough. And I'll always remind you that you are a gem, and like gold, you'll always be refined in fire. My strongest soldiers. Some days you have plenty, some days you have nothing. Learn the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. And always stand in the promises of God. Even when it is extra tough and rough, His promises will come to pass. Always choose strength from weakness. always read books. Most importantly, read the books in the Bible. And even when you forget all the verses in the Bible, you can always remember Matthew 6:33, and that will be enough. Now God and make him known. This word needs more bold, strong, and confident people. Be yourself. Love yourself. Spend time with yourself. Keep in touch with yourself. This is the whole truth, the raw truth, the God truth, the God truth.